This is EP3, Speaking the Truth in Love, and I just come on for a few minutes to give you guys a word of encouragement. So I got a question. What do you guys think about women being age appropriate? Now, I know this is like a sensitive subject because sometimes people say, you should just be who you are, blah, 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 blah. All those great things. That sounds good. But I personally believe that after a period of time, okay, like for instance, I am in my 50s and I'm not biologically speaking, I'm not a grandmother, but I am actually old enough to be a grandmother now because I am, it's a blessing to be the age I am. I'm 51. I have classmates and I have relatives that didn't live to be this long. So I am blessed to be 51 years old, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I think I still look pretty decent for 51. But I have this thing. I think we should look as beautiful as we can, as long as we can. And I believe I've seen some women that is in their 70s, 80s, and they look awesome. However, and I see some women that's in my age group, they look great. But however, I think there is some things that are age appropriate, and there's some things that are body appropriate. Like I am not a size, I'm trying to lose some weight, but I am not the same size 6 that I was for so many, many years. And so there's things that I may have worn when I was a size 6 that I won't wear now. But at the same time, I remember there's some things that I never wore because speaking from a biblical point of view, speaking from a Christian point of view, and I think the majority of my audience is Christian women, we can't look like the world. I mean, I don't know any other way to put it. There's one thing, like I wear the jeans with the cuts because a lot of times that's all you can find. However, I'm probably going to have, let me show you, it's funny. Probably going to have these like leggings or something on under them. Because I just think that, especially in the wintertime and stuff like that, that's just it's not appropriate. And then you wonder why. Here it is, it's 30-some degrees, 40-some degrees, 50-some degrees, and even colder. Why would you wear something that can give you pneumonia? I just feel like I don't think that I'm like a fashion guru because I am probably kind of plain when it comes to fashion. I just want to look nice. I want to look elegant. If I'm dressing up, I want there to be a difference from my everyday wear, what I wear to work, to when I'm trying to look elegant, nice, sophisticated, right? Somewhere in between, regardless the age group, there's this thing about being naked makes you more sexy, makes you more elegant, and that's a false narrative. Listen, when I was growing up, and like I said, I know I'm older, but when I was growing up, we were always taught, and this is not even in church. I'll get back to what we were taught in church. But just as fashion, these were the rules. Okay, if you're gonna show a little cleave, everything else should be covered because you gotta leave something to the imagination. So if you're gonna have a short dress, don't have it where all your butt's halfway out. But if you're gonna have a short dress, have it like mid thigh, based on how long your legs are, right? But have all this covered. So it's like you're showing something. It's like you're piquing their curiosity, right? And I feel like there's certain things like this spandex and all this stuff. Okay, some of that stuff you wear around the house, whatever size you are, you wear it around the house or whatever. But even like the yoga pants, even the skinniest people, that's not necessarily appropriate to be wearing the Walmart and Target all the time. You know, you can. It's your business. But I think when you leave your house, you should look decent. Not necessarily dressed up, because I am a t-shirt and jeans girl. I am a t-shirt and blue jeans. I do that a lot. As a matter of fact, I'm doing a line of t-shirts. This is one of the t-shirts that I designed. I don't know what y'all think. I like flowers. And it says adored. But I just think there's some, we can't be dressing like the celebrities, because this is the thing. They don't dress like that every day. That is what they wear to their performances, what they wear to the Grammys or these different award shows, what they wear when they're on tour to promote their product, which is normally a film, a book, or whatever it is, a new television program, a new campaign for a commercial that they have, whatever it is they're promoting. Well, then they're supposed to look their best. And I think everyday women, sometimes we're so busy trying to live up to that image that we forget this is not how these people dress every day. Now, if you're going to a cocktail party, then you're going to dress appropriate for the cocktail party, right? But if you're going to drop your kids off at school, then you don't wear that same thing. If you're an executive, then you wear a certain thing. Like me, I work in an industry where t-shirts and a jeans is good. Usually I have my company logo t-shirts or polo shirts on. This time of the year, I just have all kind of clothes on because it's cold. So I'll have a sweatshirt on, and it may or may not have logo, or it might be one of my favorite sweatshirts. Right now, to be honest, I wear a lot of my husband's old sweatshirts because it makes me feel close to him. That's where I am. But the thing that I'm trying to get people to see is the appropriateness of things. Don't show plebes, but midriff. Now, if you're gonna wear your midriff out, if you got that kind of midriff that you can show, just show just a little bit. Don't show from here to there. Don't show everything. There's a difference between classy, elegance, and trashy, sleazy, and the other words that go along with that. When you go out the house, present yourself the best that you can. It's not about how much money you pay for it. It's not about who's gonna say. You feel good about yourself. Now I'm talking to Christian women. I expect women that have not been taught to dress however they want to dress. I expect that. That's a part of it. That's a part of it. And I expect if you're new in Christ that you will dress a certain way. But I just feel like over a period of time, there should be some growth in that area. Dress appropriate. We don't need to see you in the choir stand with your panty lines. We don't need all that jiggling while you shouting and praising the Lord. We don't need all that jiggling. You know, this is not the jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby. Back. You know, I'm telling my age. There's got to be a difference between the Christian woman and the sinner woman. How can we say that they're something when we look just like them? How can the men know the difference? I saw a video and it was right last year where the guy said, you know, we don't know the difference between the good and the bad because y'all look just alike. We don't know until we actually spend time with you. But y'all looking just alike, so we don't know. We don't know to treat you different because you look just like the other one. And I think that's what we've left. We've left our place got to look the part and you've got to be the part of a Christian woman, of a woman of integrity, of a woman. Because if you look, I'm going to tell you something. If you look like a woman that's loose, that's the way a man is going to treat you. If you look like a woman that's got full of class, that's how he's going to treat you. Like you're full of class, right? And that's what you're going to draw. A lot of times we don't understand why we draw the type of people that we draw, but you look like you're thirsty because you're dressed like you're wanting to get catcalls versus wanting to get somebody that will have a normal, educational, personal, worthwhile conversation with you. Someone that wants to know, what are you all about? Where do you come from? What are your thoughts about what's going on in the world? That's what you want to draw. You don't want to draw just somebody that all they want is to get you in the bed. I mean, they can get that anywhere. That if that's what they're looking at you as an object, as a sexual object, then that's what you're going to get. And I know people don't like to hear it, but it's the truth. If you present yourself as only a sexual object, that is where it's going. Listen, I work in the industry where there's way more men than it is women. And I don't care how beautiful you are or I'm not the one to call any woman ugly. I don't do that. But I don't care what you look like. How, like I said, beautiful or what some people would say unattractive, right? When you come through those gates, I don't care what you dress like. You can have all your coveralls. You can have a coveralls on. You can be covered from head to toe. It's going to be somebody that's going to be attracted to you. And it's going to be somebody that wants to see if they can do something with you. If they can get your attention. Or you can be one of those that don't follow the rules. You got the yoga pants on with your butt cheeks showing and your camel toe showing. And what you're going to get is the folks trying to grope you. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get, ooh, look at that. Look at that right there. I want to take you out. You're going to get all of that. You're going to get a lot of attention. But listen to what I said. It don't matter what you look like. You're going to get attention. You're a woman. If you are a woman, you are going to get some type of attention. It's just apparent. The kind of attention you're going to get is how you present yourself. You're going to get attention. But the kind of attention you get is how you present yourself. And I want you ladies that are especially younger than me to understand that it's all in how you present yourself. Do you present yourself as somebody that's worth value, or do you present yourself as somebody that's worth using like a toilet tissue? I'm going to use you up and throw you away. It's up to you. Not only how you dress, but how the conversations that you speak, how you carry yourself. Do you carry yourself with confidence? Do you carry yourself with intimidation? Do you carry yourself with just loud, boisterous? Or do you carry yourself as wise? Like you speak when spoken to. You speak when it's something intelligent. You speak intelligently. You speak like you know what you're talking about. All these things matter when you're presenting yourself to the world. But the first thing they see before you ever speak is the clothes that you wear, how you wear them. And like I said, I'm not necessarily the fashion police. I like fashion. There's a lot of things out there. I wouldn't wear it even if I still had the body. I didn't wear it when I did have the body for it because I just think it's inappropriate. I don't think you should wear a cocktail dress just for dinner on Saturday. I'm sorry, I just don't. But I think that everything has to be in its proper place. There are times when you wear different type of dresses, different type of jeans, different dress suits. Everything has to be done in its proper place. If you are on the beach, that's where you wear a two-piece bikini if that's what you're going to wear. I never wore a two-piece. No, that's a lie. Twice. But when I did, I wore a t-shirt over because I was just uncomfortable like that. But that is the place where you wear that. I mean, I know people don't like that, but if you're on the beach and you have that, that's one thing. But why are you in Walmart? Why are you in Target, Best Buy? Why are you in all these places? Why are you in these places with your two-piece on when you could have put some shorts over it and a t-shirt? I'm just saying, it's all in how you present yourself. Present yourself in an appropriate manner. Now, growing up, I just never felt comfortable wearing the two-piece bikini. I wasn't one of those, and I'm still not one of those, feel like you got to wear a dress to go swimming. Now, that's another story for another time. That's the way we were brought up, but I never did that, honestly. But all I'm saying is, I think we need to go back to being more classy. As Black women, as Christian women, when you look at fashion throughout the years and you look at what it is, everything has to be done in its appropriate time and place. That's all I'm saying. I hope you take this in consideration. But in the meantime, be blessed and be a blessing. And I am out.